Yokoso. Today, we have a clash of the titans, as we have Madara Uchiha from Naruto, the legendary leader of the Uchiha clan and the co-founder of Konoha, facing off against Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen, the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer from 1,000 years ago and the undisputed king of curses. Both of these characters are extremely powerful and have a lot of feats and abilities to show for it, but who would win in a one-on-one fight? Let's find out. Before we start, we have to set some ground rules for this battle. First, we will assume that both Madara and Sukuna are in their prime form, meaning that Madara has access to his eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, Rinnegan, and six-path Senjutsu, and that Sukuna has all of his 20 fingers and can use his domain expansion. Second, we will ignore any plot-related factors, such as Madara's connection to Kagaya or Sukuna's interest in Megumi, and focus only on their combat skills and feats. Third, we will use the manga and anime versions of both characters, and not any other sources. And finally, we will try to be as objective and fair as possible, and not let our personal biases or preferences influence our judgment. With that being said, let the battle begin. Strength. Madara Uchiha is one of the strongest shinobi in history, and has shown incredible feats of strength throughout the series. He was able to fight against the 5 Kage at once, and overpower them with his Susanoo, which can cut through mountains and create shockwaves with its sword swings. He was also able to hold his own against Hashirama Senju, the god of shinobi, who could create massive forests and wood golems with his wood release. Madara's strength is further enhanced by his six-path Senjutsu, which allows him to use the truth-seeking balls, which are orbs of black chakra that can destroy anything they touch, and the limbo, border jail, which creates invisible clones of himself that can attack from different dimensions. Madara's strength is so immense that he was able to survive being stabbed by Black Zetsu, who betrayed him and used him as a vessel for Kagaya Otsutsuki, the progenitor of chakra and the most powerful being in the Naruto universe. Sukuna, on the other hand, is the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer and the king of curses, and has shown equally impressive feats of strength throughout the series. He was able to fight against the entire golden age of Jujutsu, and kill countless sorcerers and cursed spirits with his bare hands. Sukuna's strength is further enhanced by his curse techniques, which allow him to manipulate his own body and create various weapons, such as claws, blades, and spikes. Sukuna's most powerful technique is his domain expansion, which creates a pocket dimension where he has absolute control over the laws of nature, and can unleash his full power without any restrictions. Sukuna's domain expansion is called Malevolent Shrine, and it takes the form of a giant Buddhist temple with hundreds of arms and faces, which can crush and devour anything within its range. Both Madara and Sukuna are extremely strong, and can cause massive destruction with their attacks. However, we have to give the edge to Madara in this category, because he has more versatility in range with his strength, and can use his chakra to enhance his physical power and create various forms of energy, such as fire, lightning, and gravity. Sukuna's strength is mostly based on his cursed energy and his body manipulation, which are limited by his own stamina and the amount of fingers he has. Therefore, Madara wins the strength category. Durability. This category measures the endurance and resistance of both characters. Madara Uchiha is one of the most durable shinobi in history, and has shown incredible feats of endurance throughout the series. He was able to survive being impaled by dozens of swords, spears, and kunai, and heal from his wounds with his Hashirama cells. He was also able to survive being hit by a tailed beast bomb, which is a massive ball of chakra that can obliterate anything in its path, and regenerate from his injuries with his Rinnegan. Madara's durability is further enhanced by his Susanoo, which creates a giant humanoid armor around him, and can withstand attacks from the tailed beasts, the strongest creatures in the Naruto universe. Madara's durability is so immense that he was able to survive being cut in half by Sasuke Uchiha, and withstand Guy's 8th gate. Sukuna, on the other hand, is the most durable Jujutsu sorcerer and the king of curses, and has shown equally impressive feats of endurance throughout the series. He was able to survive being sealed into 20 fingers, and retain his consciousness and power for over 1,000 years. He was also able to survive being hit by Gojo Satoru's Red, which is a powerful blast of cursed energy that can vaporize anything it touches, and heal from his wounds with his cursed technique. Sukuna's durability is further enhanced by his domain expansion, which creates a barrier around him that protects him from any external attacks, and can only be breached by another domain expansion. Sukuna's durability is so immense that he was able to survive being stabbed by Mahito, who used his idol transfiguration to alter his soul and body, and reverse the damage with his own soul manipulation. Both Madara and Sukuna are extremely durable, and can survive and heal from almost any injury. However, we have to give the edge to Sukuna in this category, because he has more control and mastery over his durability, and can use his cursed energy and his soul to manipulate his own body and regenerate from any damage. Madara's durability is mostly based on his chakra and his Hashirama cells, which are dependent on his external sources and can be exhausted or corrupted. Therefore, Sukuna wins the durability category. Speed. This category measures the agility and movement of both characters. Madara Uchiha is one of the fastest shinobi in history, and has shown incredible feats of speed throughout the series. He was able to dodge and counter the attacks of the Five Kage, who are the leaders and the strongest shinobi of their respective villages. He was also able to keep up with Hashirama Senju, who could move faster than the eye can see and create giant wooden constructs in an instant. Madara's speed is further enhanced by his Sharingan, which gives him enhanced perception and reflexes, and allows him to predict and copy the movements of his opponents. Madara's speed is also enhanced by his Rinnegan, which gives him access to the Six Paths techniques, such as the Diva Path, which allows him to manipulate gravity and fly, and the Preta Path, which allows him to absorb chakra and negate ninjutsu. Sukuna, on the other hand, is the fastest jujutsu sorcerer and the king of curses, and has shown equally impressive feats of speed throughout the series. He was able to dodge and counter the attacks of the Golden Age of Jujutsu, who were the most skilled and experienced sorcerers of their time. He was also able to keep up with Gojo Satoru, who is the strongest sorcerer in the modern era and can manipulate space and time with his Six Eyes and limitless techniques. Sukuna's speed is also enhanced by his domain expansion, which gives him absolute control over the laws of nature within his domain, and allows him to move and attack faster than his opponents can react. Both Madara and Sukuna are extremely fast, and can move and fight at superhuman speeds. However, we have to give the edge to Madara in this category, because he has more experience and versatility with his speed, and can use his chakra and his eyes to enhance his perception and movement, and to counter and negate the abilities of his opponents. Sukuna's speed is mostly based on his cursed energy and his body manipulation, which are limited by his own stamina and the amount of fingers he has. Therefore, Madara wins the speed category. Battle IQ. This category measures the intelligence and strategy of both characters. Madara Uchiha is one of the smartest shinobi in history, and has shown incredible feats of intelligence and strategy throughout the series. He was able to plan and execute the Fourth Shinobi World War, which involved manipulating various factions and individuals, such as Obito Uchiha, Nagato, Kabuto Yakushi, and the Akatsuki, to achieve his ultimate goal of creating the Infinite Tsukuyomi, a genjutsu that would put the entire world under his control. He was also able to outsmart and outwit the Five Kage, who were the leaders and the strongest shinobi of their respective villages, and Hashirama Senju, who was his lifelong rival and friend. Madara's intelligence and strategy are also enhanced by his Rinnegan, which gives him access to the Six Paths techniques. Sukuna, on the other hand, is the smartest jujutsu sorcerer and the king of curses, and has shown equally impressive feats of intelligence and strategy throughout the series. He was able to plan and execute his own resurrection, which involved manipulating various cursed spirits and sorcerers, such as Mahito, Geto, and Yuji Itadori, to collect his fingers and restore his power. He was also able to outsmart and outwit Gojo Satoru, who was the strongest sorcerer in the modern era and the only one who could pose a threat to him. Sukuna's intelligence and strategy are further enhanced by his cursed techniques. Both Madara and Sukuna are extremely intelligent, and can devise and execute various plans and strategies. However, we have to give the edge to Madara in this category, because he has more experience and knowledge with his intelligence and strategy, and can use his chakra and his eyes to enhance his perception and understanding, and to manipulate and deceive his opponents. Sukuna's intelligence and strategy are mostly based on his cursed energy and his soul, which are limited by his own stamina and the amount of fingers he has. Therefore, Madara wins the Battle IQ category.
We have to give the overall victory to Madara Uchiha, because he has more versatility and range with his abilities, and can use his chakra and his eyes to counter and negate the abilities of Sukuna. Sukuna, while being very powerful and durable, is more limited and dependent on his cursed energy and his fingers, and would have a hard time dealing with Madara's Susanoo, Rinnegan, and Six Paths Senjutsu. Therefore, Madara Uchiha is the winner of this anime battle. Thank you for watching this episode of Anime Battles, and let us know what you think in the comments below. What other anime characters would you like to see in future episodes? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome content. Until next time, Stay tuned and stay safe. Peace out.